Hey, what's going on, guys? Killing Time to say back into the video, and today I have here in front of me is my fully completed, updated version of my Crap Hits the Fan bag, and it's a bit of two parts. We have the main bag, and we have the part 2 version of that goes along with the bag itself. The difference between my older video, which was about almost a year ago, roughly about 10 months old, I had the duffel bag camouflage version. That was my bug out bag, or my Crap Hits the Fan bag. So we have converted to multiple different items. Definitely many different things, as you can see from the front itself, that we have changed. And also I've added a couple new things that go with that bag itself. So without further ado, let's get this opened up and spread it out and show you guys what's inside and what's new about it. And also, this video is for the people that have not seen the live stream that I did last night, because there was a long time it was, and some people weren't able to get involved with it, so that's okay. This is what this video is for. So, going on in the front, we have is two different versions of bags and a bunch of carabiners to hold all that stuff together. We have a stainless steel, no lining on the inside or whatnot. We do have a little seal on the inside of the bottle, so it makes it easier for no water to drip out, and also keeps nothing going in. We also have a compatible or collapsible bottle, and that's always good to have, held by a carabiner with another carabiner. And we have our trusted duty knife. This is the Ozark Trail knife. Pretty good. I did sharpen as best as I could. I might get resharpened again. On the side here we have is a folding axe. Oh, I'm sorry, not a folding axe. A regular axe. Sharpened to its best ability. The butt end good there. Also, this one is not just any ordinary axe. This one has a compass on the bottom, and also has two different compartments. We have a fire striker on the bottom there, and we also have a knife with a bottle opener. It's pretty sharp. I might sharpen it a little bit more. Of course, if you want to, you could fill whatever's there on the bottom there. But it is pretty good and pretty sharp. It will do its necessities it needs to do. So, we are now going to move on to the next thing we have, which is our folding saw. This one has a little button on the front, and it is just big enough to get what needs to be done, and does clip back in place. And that is also held with a carabiner and what have you. Now let's move on to what is in the first pouch, and I'm going to take everything out and lay it all out, so it's a little bit easier to explain to you guys, rather than have the camera roll and bringing everything out one by one. Alright, so we have everything laid out of what was in this little pouch right here up top. So I'm going to go over a little bit of everything, just a quick little show, and then we'll move on to the next pouch. So, a little carry case for our multi-tool. Pretty simple of what most of these multi-tools are. Do have our pliers. We have a little whistle. Self-explanatory. We have a little blade. That can also be sharpened too. Bottle opener. And a little knob there. We have a, this looks to be a rope cutter, or maybe you could use that for paracord. Maybe you could even use that for fishing line. Little finger scissors. Those are a little neat too. And also have, with that knife, gonna have to push that in, but we'll do that in a moment. We have a nail file. No, it's hard to see. And that's pretty much it for that. We also have a couple bits for any use we may need it for. Survival whistle. Self-explanatory. We have a mosquito repellent. And we also have a kabar, which is our utensil for eating, knife, and a spork. We have some windproof, waterproof storm matches. Fire striker here. Oh, I'm sorry, a match striker there. And also have some replacements inside here too as well. Next up we have, it's like I have in my own kits, which I still have for sale if y'all are interested. These are good for if you have any twigs around and you want to get a little bit of kindling for a fire. That is good to have. We have a quick clot control plus dressing. Good to have. Also have some twisty ties as well. Many uses that twisty ties can be used for. We have a 2-pack of emergency glow sticks or light sticks. Have not used those as of yet, but they do last hours and they glow in the dark. We have some dark green paracord as well. Many uses of this. You could tie it back to the tree, or you could tie it in your shelter. And we have some more just in case. This one is double the weight strength as this one. And this pack alone here I have weighs at about 10 pounds. No, I'm sorry, not 10 pounds. I'm sorry, 35 to 40 pounds. And that little green pack weighs about 10 pounds. So this is everything that is in that little pouch in the front. Now let's move on to what is the one behind it. A little bit more stuff too as well. Alright, in our second little pack we have a little bit more stuff. We have a pack of gloves. These ones I do really like. They're breathable on the top. And we have a little bit of protection from our knuckles. Nice little straps as well, so we can tighten it or loosen it as much as we want. Also, I know it looks kind of a little bit kiddish, but we have some Johnson's baby powder. Now, the reason why I have a bottle of baby powder in here is because if ever in a situation that you have some rashes on either your arms or your legs, and they're rubbing against your body, whether you're sweating or just rubbing against your body itself, it could cause your rash to become bigger and more irritated. So if you have some baby powder, or maybe if you wipe too hard on your bum, baby powder is going to be your guy to help to keep all that pain a little bit less irritated, and it may help it go away a bit too. Also, we have a pack of cotton balls infused with some Vaseline. I might have to re-Vaseline it all, but that's a good fire starter. We have a hand crank flashlight, and it does work for now, and I can hand crank it as much as I want to. And it also has a solar panel if it is clear out. Also have a little bit of a sharpening stone and a magnesium rod and striker, along with another fire striker as well. Different variants for making a fire if needed. We also have some water purification. Have a Sawyer life straw with the bag and a straw itself to attach to a bottle, or if I want to just drink it. But that's not all either. Let's go ahead and check out the main pouch that has all of our extra stuff. And the last but not least, all the stuff that we may need to complete this kit alone. Alright, now we have pretty much everything else out of the main pack. Huge selection of stuff. Now I'm going to go over a little bit of everything, just so it is a little bit much more easier to explain. Let's go from the front to the back. So, in our little pouch that we had in our bag, we had an emergency poncho. This one fits all. We also have an extra pair of socks. The reason I did add some socks, now clothing is something you do not want to add in your packs unless you actually have room left. But the reason why you want to add some extra socks and underwear is, God forbid that your socks get wet, you have an extra pair of socks to change into, and underwear, well, let's say you soiled yourself and you can't really clean those until you get back to camp or you get to a safe destination so you can clean those and dry them out. So until then, you got to either do it out going commando, or you have that extra pair of boxers or briefs or whatever you may use. And maybe to help that, you have some trash bags. Collecting firewood, or collecting some leaves for your bedding, or maybe you want to use that as kind of your dry bag, if you will, if you like to. Or maybe you can use that as the crapper. Also have some duct tape. One roll of duct tape held by a couple of rubber bands, because that wasn't going to hold it as much. We also have a solar and hand crank weather radio. Also have an emergency sleeping bag, also good as well. We also have a tube tent, bare hard tube tent. We also have a first aid kit, which in here we have upgraded it a bit and added some stuff in our kit here. We have added a couple more stuff. I have added a thermometer for usage, of course, if you feel yourself being in a fever. Have some vitamin C, 1000 milligram vitamin C super orange to get yourself into your system. We also have a tick remover with a flashlight, so it's good to have if you get ticks on you. Also have some lip balm, and we also have a bandage down over here. Also we have some hand warmers, and I've added a hydration drink mix if I get dehydrated, and a bunch of other cool stuff as well. But yeah, that is pretty much what's in the first aid pack. Let's move on to the top. We also have some honey. Until I've maybe changed the honey, this is what I'll be sticking with. Hopefully I can find packets that isn't that. Maybe I can get tubes or something. I thought of honey sticks that I had sitting around, but I don't personally like those honey sticks, and it's hard to get into if you do not have something to open it. So, also have kept the toilet paper, because I do not actually have any toilet paper in this kit, and I prefer to not use leaves if I ever need to go. Number 2. Also, we have added a dry bag, which this one is fairly big, considering of the size. And also, in the back over here, we have a collapsible cup, which I added just to add, because it doesn't take much space at all, and I thought, why not? Also in the back over there, we have is our aluminum mess kit. And we also have our cooking kit over there as well. We also have our folding shovel, because definitely can use that if you need to take a deuce and you want to make a hole for that, or you can use that for digging. Also have 2 of these starter logs. You can take a little bit off, flatten it, and use that for your fire. Also, we have is a fire kit. Now the fire kit is pretty much everything that was in that duffel bag. I just put it in here. Now this of course is not a bug out bag like I said before. This is the oh crap bag. I need to grab it and we need to go. So of course a lot of things you see here is going to be more in quantity and a little bit of better quality as well. We have some waterproof fire sticks. We have some of that fire starter, military grade. We also have a little bit of twine and a little bit of thinner rope. I have also added a folding stove. Minotaur was the only one I had sitting around. I may replace it for one of the French ones I have that comes with water purification tablets and something else. We also have some wire, and then we have another fire striker. Can never have too many. I also have some waterproof matches. These ones are different from the other ones. And I have some aluminum foil. Many uses for those as well. And I have some aluminum trays keeping that inside. So it is pretty a nifty little kit I have there. And it's better to have some than none. So we also have our water. I have 6 pouches of water in here. This is just excess water for this kit right here that I have not included. So this is water to go along with that. We have also added 18 pouches of the same waters. I've used the Z ration bag for transporting, and it makes it easier. And last but not least, in the pack we have our 36 to 48 hour ration. This is random components I have gathered, emery based, Minotaur based, and a bunch of other little components I had sitting around. We will open it up and check out what's inside before we move on to the other pack. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we have as much as room as we could laying everything out. Those are the bags along with a couple of the bags. And we have some extra foods. We have the basic pack is not basic. There's a bunch more stuff in there. We have our snacks in there as well, and we have a little bit of extra food in this as well that we cannot fit in our green bag. So of the layout we have for breakfast, we have 2 things of fruit and grain, miniature kind of like Nutri-Grain bars. We also have some mixed fruit, banana slices, and some mixed fruit. We also have some scrambled eggs. Also for a drink we have is some orange blast with a bagel and some cheese spread with bacon. Of course, this is not just one meal for breakfast. You can mix and match. We also have a couple accessory packs. Come with butter buds, salt, pepper, compressed towels, toilet paper, hot beverage bags, and a bunch of other nifty stuff. Salt, pepper, and sugars are also in this pack as well. And we have also added a couple extra drinking waters, 4 packs to be at least. We also have some extra drinks. We have some of that Canadian citrus lime and also lemon lime. Also have a raspberry overflow drink as well. Also, we have some of the creative mains I ended up putting together. We have some cheesy chicken. We have some diced chicken breast, the cheese sauce, a peach drink mix, mashed taters, and cornbread to go with it. Also for a lunch or dinner, we have some freeze-dried ground beef to go with some country gravy mix, mashed taters, tortillas with some cheese spread, and a grape drink. And for our desserts, we have a s'mores delight, a cheesecake pack with some cookies and cream whipped topping, a vanilla cookies and cream shake, some chocolate mints, and 2 dark chocolate Russian chocolate bars. And that is the widespread of what we were able to fit in that bag back there. I cannot actually show everything that's in here, but do have some butter buds and crackers with some gum, some drinks, and also have a honey barbecue bread. In the basic pack, we have 2 Skyflake crackers, Smarties, SEM or creamer spread, some peanut butter and jellies and cheese. And for our snack pack, we have some jelly bars, crackers, cheese pretzels, smoothie snack mix blend, and another chocolate covered sunflower seeds. So last we're going to move on to is what is in this bag. And this is the final bag for our kit. And that will be pretty much the whole widespread of things that we covered. Alright. And this is everything that comes into this little bag. So we are going to go ahead and go over a little bit of everything. So let's start off with what we got in the little tiny pouch that is in the front. We have a pocket survival kit. That of course comes with 2 candies, 2 vitamin C drink mixes, 2 non-dairy creamer, 2 sugar, 2 instant coffee, 2 beef bouillon, 2 chicken bouillon. These are cubes, by the way. 2 packs of sugar cubes and 2 water purification tablets. We also have a 16.9 ounce fluid ounce bag, a little flashlight. It is bright as you can see, even with the lights being on. We have the Minotaur spork, 2 huge glow sticks, 2 cans of fire tinder, and we have the little packs that were in the monthly boxes a couple months ago. A water purification kit, a folding razor knife, and I also added my own little blade. It is sharpened, toe warmers and hot hand super warmers, toothbrush and toothpaste, a Luna nutritional bar, and also have a couple drinks. Second pack we have is some all-day pretzels and peanut butter snack mix, 3 cheese spreads, a peanut butter, what is this? Italian breadsticks, 3 tortillas, and a couple more cheese spreads in there. Freeze-dried hash browns and rice with bacon and cheese sauce, chicken and beef soup. We have a orange blast, a peach drink, and also a lemon lime drink. We also have 3 FRHs, 2 of them being with the ones with the water in it. So that's good. We also have some lentils and pork, pork pate, rice porridge with beef, rice and vegetables, fruit soup, 2 cinnamon and brown sugar breakfast biscuits, all-day smoothie snack blend, cheesy bacon mashed taters, 2 things of chicken, one being in herb and garlic in sauce, and another being in barbecue sauce. And we also have some banana cream pudding. And that, guys, is the whole widespread of what's in our pack. And top it all off, that is everything that we have in our kit. Everything in here fully wiped out is about 5,000 calories, and being in this bag we have over 7,000 calories. Now this is all that I have in my kit, and I do want to keep it this way, But do let me know in the comments below of what your thoughts are on this. And I'd like to hear your feedback of some things that are good, some things that are bad about the kit that I have added. What should I remove? What should I add instead? Of course, I am keeping of how it is, but I want to hear your feedback off of it, whether it's good or bad. Want your honesty upon it. Also, guys, as always, this is all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel down below, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss out future videos I post, rations I try out and I review. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day, guys.